on the gator tour.
Yeah, I did trick you on the gator tour, didn't I? The gator was giving
I hated it. I hated it.
Alright you guys, welcome back to a very special video with our life in Holland. Guys,
Get the whole family today.
you get the whole family today, which is very uncommon that we're all sitting in the same frame together. But the reason that today is so special is because today we are going to go over our 2020 highlights. 2020 was the first full year that we had on YouTube, and we were fortunate enough to be able to capture every single day. Do you guys realize that? We made 365 videos in 2020. That's pretty incredible.
Kind of crazy to think.
Yeah.
High fives all around, everybody. 365 videos. We did
Mando, I
it.
miss you. Clap hands, clap hands. So what we wanted to do was go over month by month, right? And just kind of talk about the year highlights that we had in 2020. So for us, guys, YouTube is really just a video journal, right? It's a way that we are able to express and share our life with you, but also with our kids. So in 20 years from now, they can look back and they can see every single day of certain aspects of their life, which is really cool. So to be able to have an entire year of journaling, video journaling, as parents, it's actually a really special thing to have. I mean, Lindsay and I, when we're old and wrinkly, and we can look back and remember these moments.
How do you do, fellow kids?
We're very excited to share this with you guys.
But what's even better is that this entire year we were able to share with you. You guys became part of our family, shared with us the highs, the lows, and so we are so excited to go back and watch the highlights of 2020.
So here we go.
It's rewind time.
So as you all know, 2020 was a crazy year for all of us. An unforgettable year that was different than any other year before. So before we get to the crazy beginning of March when everything changed, January started with quite a big milestone for our family, opening our very first donut shop.
Duck Donuts. See, Turney already knew. So that is right. We opened Duck Donuts. So for those that are new to the channel, if you've ever heard of Duck Donuts, it's an East Coast franchise that Sean, my brother, and I and two other partners, we bought the rights as an investment for the state of Utah. Now there's only one open because COVID was such a unique situation. It stopped us from opening more locations. However, I am pleased to announce that right now more are coming. But yes, that was a very big month for us because one of these stores opened up, which was the first time we've ever done something like this.
And we are so grateful because it is not a great time to open your very first franchise during COVID, and it was a phenomenal year. We're so grateful for all the support that we've had, and hopefully by the end of 2021 we will have 2 more open in the state of Utah.
Okay. There were balloons and Duck Donuts.
That's right, our grand
Grand
So,
opening.
if you guys have not checked out that video, please do so now.
So another awesome thing that happened in January
Who
is...
knows?
Yeah, what happens in January
Oh,
at our house?
What?
Our birthday.
Can
we go to Park City?
This was kind of a special birthday because like Landon said, the 4 of us, 1, 2, 3, 4, got to go to Park City and stay in a hotel with a fun hot tub on the balcony.
And we were there like in a hot tub in our balcony, and there was like snowing. We could feel snow.
Oh.
We were just in there.
Blizzard.
But yeah, we had tons of fun challenges. You remember how we laid in the snow, made snow angels, and jumped back into the hot tub? We had such a good time.
Yep, I remember that. I got so cold.
Just catching some vitamin D's.
One thing we can always count on for their birthday is freezing cold temperatures. So speaking of birthdays, when we head into February...
There's nobody's birthday in February, actually.
Yes, there is.
Whose?
Turin.
Oh, it's Turin.
You know that, Dad.
Oh, that guy!
For my birthday, we did a trip to the mall, and I missed school.
Matching swimsuits in the house.
fun. And I curled my hair. That was fun too.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, he curled his hair that
He
day.
was thinking about getting a perm.
Once a year, that's allowed, I guess.
We got sushi. That was a fun day.
That was fun. And I got my favorite shoes too.
That's right, Fruity Pebbles, right?
Not called pretty bad.
They're not. They look like
Those are LeBron shoes.
I don't know why I made that up.
So actually, February brought some pretty fun soccer trips, if I'm not mistaken.
We had like 2, I think, in February.
We went to Las Vegas twice in February for soccer. That was fun. We don't mind an excuse to go south and where it's a little sunnier in that time of year.
What was that hotel we stayed at too, the second time?
There's Tahitian Village.
That was a fun one.
Tahitian Village or Bellagio?
Tahiti Village.
Oh, Tahiti Village.
Yeah.
That's really
Tahiti Village,
Was
that's right.
so fun.
So fun.
I like the tubes. You could float in the Lazy River.
Lazy River, yep.
I just like the Lazy River because I like moving, like cutting people off, just moving really quick, just like that, moving really fast.
Another really cool thing about his soccer tournaments in Las Vegas, not only did we enjoy the buffets and the swimming and all of that fun stuff that came with it, but Turin's soccer team ended up winning the entire Desert Premier League, which then qualified them to be in the league that they are now, where they're able to compete nationally. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
And then something called COVID hit.
And then March happened.
And the world came to a stop.
Just a halt.
I remember what we did in March. I remember a big thing that we did in March. We got our new van.
That's right.
Bought a new car. I'm back in a minivan, baby.
We got rid of our older van and we bought Lindsay, mom, a new van, which I think has actually ended up being quite the vehicle. We really loved it.
It's a good car.
Hey guys.
Hello. Whoa. This is literally just like the one.
Yeah, we love it.
Because it has a heated steering wheel.
Heated steering wheel.
There you go.
Upgraded the swagger wagon.
And they have like a Roku remote that like has the cool TV in it and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, March obviously was a crazy month because that is really when the United States felt the impact of COVID and really the world kind of just, at least the US kind of came to a stop.
That's when we went to homeschool and everyone was going crazy at all the stores.
Class is in session over here.
Yeah, in fact, there's a specific video where Ava and I are just amazed at the fact that everybody's buying up all the toilet paper.
Oh, Daddy, some too.
Ava, hurry. Fight someone. Go get it. No, I'm just teasing. We didn't really know why, and we just bought some just in case. Little did we know that 2 weeks later, toilet paper would not be found anywhere.
I'll be honest, he never ran out though.
We happened to get lucky ordering some ahead of time, but yeah, all the kids came home. We literally didn't go anywhere. The life was completely shut down.
It was.
Some of our videos during March were we really had to figure out something to
We
do.
definitely had to stretch for stuff to video.
Do you guys remember?
We could leave the house.
Do you remember when we did the 80s workout video?
Oh yeah. See, that proves what happens when you get quarantined.
Welcome to the Bingham Family Aerobics. Let's get pumped. So we talked about everything being canceled. One thing that was canceled that we were extra sad about was our first family cruise. We were so excited.
Like I think I went on a cruise when I was little, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, our first, with all 6 of us, we did this huge reveal. We were so excited to surprise the kids.
Then we did a fake
And
cruise.
it was canceled. So that's what we did. It was another one
See,
of
I'm
our
glad you guys remember this.
We
though.
laid our towels down in the family room and drank pina coladas.
Catching some vitamin D's here at our beach. Oi.
And then we listened to Irish music.
Irish.
I don't remember that.
No, it
part.
was
Reggae.
Reggae. Listen to reggae.
But like we were all so excited, we're like, what is the big surprise? And then like it all just had to go.
All of us were like laying on the ground. Yeah,
and
on the sand.
like, we're going on a cruise. And then
We laid on our towels, sipped some pina coladas.
Another thing funny that happened in April, if you guys recall, was our very, very first TikTok video.
Okay, so you're going to cross your arms at the same time as you do your first. Okay, so right. Yes.
Like this?
That's right.
Yeah. And I think it was me. I think it was Turin, mom, and myself, right?
You're just going out every time that you make the move.
I can't do that. Can we just skip the knee thing? I can't do that.
Okay?
Like this.
No, I got the knees.
I can't do the knees.
My knees don't go out like that.
Yeah, our knees don't work like
I
that.
hurt my knee.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, and you guys are just like.
Oh, and Ava. Do you remember Ava in the front?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I was just like. What, like crap right here?
Oh, like crap or clap? like this or like this? Turbo, speaking of like fun videos, how about that hair prank?
Oh my gosh.
We got him so good with that hair prank, you guys. You know what? Get out of the way.
It's not even funny.
Dad, he didn't want a buzz.
He said he wanted it buzzed.
He seriously just barely told me he didn't want it buzzed. Dad, seriously, he just barely said that.
Not even funny.
Dude, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted it buzzed.
No, of course I didn't want it buzzed. You literally just heard Mom say it.
Ah, man, I'm really sorry.
You're so annoying.
We got ya! Hair prank!
He's such a good sport. That's all I have to say.
I was annoyed.
I mean, would you be upset if somebody cut off these precious little locks? I mean, I don't have hair like that, so I guess I don't know how that would feel.
We sold it pretty well, too.
Oh yeah, that was so
it was
funny.
good.
So you guys-
Okay, we were doing anything and everything we could to try to keep ourselves from going completely nuts because we had no school, no work, no sports. We couldn't even leave the house.
I couldn't
really.
even hang out with friends.
It was a
got
crazy
crazy.
time. So we took the tent to the backyard, went camping. Do you guys
We
remember
set up a
that?
projector and watched
Yep.
Space Jam.
That was awesome. It was freezing cold outside, but we were loving it.
So guys, May, again, I think there was something special in May. I don't remember what it would be, though.
Wait, is it when I was little?
What happened in May? Anything?
Nothing special in May? Towards the end of May, maybe?
No.
Nothing at all,
No
huh?
birthdays?
No birthdays in May? Ava, when's your birthday?
In May.
There you go. What did we do for your birthday?
Oh, what is it?
We did like that princess slide, but it popped.
We did a backyard slide.
Oh my god. And it popped.
A princess backyard slide. Is
Did
that
we
what
have
you're
a
saying?
mermaid party? That was so fun. And life was a little more normal by then, so we got to celebrate with friends.
Me and Katie had the same swimsuit on.
You guys were twinner mermaids. That's right, you had the mermaid tail.
Yes.
That was so fun, huh? No, not right now.
Oh, I remember, I think this was when Len had that sick bike accident going down the big hill.
Another really fun memory for me in May is having Ava's preschool graduation in the backyard. I was so sad because it was such a time-sensitive thing that we'd never get back, so we decided we're just gonna have our own graduation. And it turned out so fun back there.
Woo, Ava!
Do you remember when we did the water slide that took up our entire backyard?
Oh,
That was fun. I would trick Lando.
We had a water fight in it. Remember that, Lando?
And you almost broke Ashley's foot?
Yes, yes, I do remember that one. So
And
yes.
so I was going up the slide and then I sneaked down the slide and said, I would one.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
you were
yeah.
racing Landon, but you were tricking him. That's right.
She waits right there. Lana goes up to the top. Just like, and then Ava goes back down.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Again, it was something just to keep ourselves from going crazy, and it was just
So fun.
barely warm enough outside because it was.
I remember our first time on a houseboat.
That's right.
That was a big deal.
Our first houseboat ever in
As a
Lake
family.
Valley.
As our own little family, and it was quite the experience.
It's a tradition now.
But if you guys don't remember, getting the houseboat to the beach was
That was
a little
serious.
stressful.
Very stressful.
yeah.
Huge waves. Choppy or beyond choppy in here. We got Lindsay who's over here grasping onto the countertops.
If you haven't seen that video, you have to go back and see it.
I mean, like the
oven was coming out of like where
Its
it was supposed
place.
to be in the wall.
The knives were
Knives
falling
fell
on
out
the
and they were literally like they landed around my feet. It was scary.
It was
We
an
were a little
earthquake on the
panicked.
water.
And I was just in the little bed, like where like there's a little downstairs, so I was like in the bed just watching it just waddle back and
Wow, yeah.
forth.
So guys, this will end up being the first of a few more Lake Powell trips we ended up doing in 2020.
But as you know, Lake Powell's our happy place. If you haven't seen those videos, you've got to go back and watch them.
So going on to June, there's really nothing special in June. So moving on to July.
My birthday month.
Literally, guys, as you all know, it's literally a birthday month. It's not just a day.
That's why I was born on the 26th, so that I could start celebrating on the 1st.
Yeah. And I'm glad you had such a wonderful mother who taught you that.
She did. I got this to myself.
So what did we do for Mom's birthday?
We are voting.
Voting.
What did we
And we
do?
had chocolate cake.
And we had a
Our
chocolate.
best part of the voting trip.
And I was like, I want all of that.
Yep.
And you guys did last to leave the lake that day.
Oh yeah.
That is true.
We have a winner! Ava won!
Ava water.
That private lake where Ava learned to water ski, and so did Landon.
Yeah.
That was
We did the wakeboard jumps and
Yeah, we did.
met some of our new favorite friends.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so fun. Okay, July for us every single summer seems to be a big boating month. So we had 2 big boating trips. We went to Bear Lake, which is our annual trip we go to with a group of families. And then we also did another trip to our favorite place on earth, which is Lake Powell. But this time we had some special guests who haven't been to Lake Powell in years.
Grandma and Grandpa Bingham.
Grandma and Grandpa Bingham.
that's right.
If you haven't seen those videos, you've got to go back and watch. We laughed so hard, had so much fun.
I remember Papa was wearing big blue.
Yes,
There was like Jolene's Cove.
Yes,
stuff.
and Lindsay's Cove. We
Yep.
named some coves after us.
I think we created a lot of family traditions. I think that we'll for sure do a houseboat again at Lake Powell. We'll for sure take my parents. We'll for sure take Lindsay's parents, which will come later in the video. But yeah, we've created some fun traditions, I feel like, this year.
Man, we
Trips
had
we want
so
to
much
repeat for
fun.
sure.
And it was perfect because there's a lot of traveling that we couldn't do, but one of our favorite things in the whole world is to go boating, and that was something we could still do this year.
I think that was when I did my first soccer camp.
Oh yes, in July was Turn's first soccer camp.
That was fun.
Mr. Entrepreneur.
First
right here.
job, little entrepreneur. Totally, he did so awesome. The kids loved it, and it was a smashing success. Okay, August was kind of a big month around here for many reasons. Number one being that the kids went back to school in person. We had no idea if they would be able to, and they all got to go back to school in person, which was kind of a big deal for our family because this guy started junior high this year.
You're off to 7th grade, 7th grade. You're off to 7th grade, and we love you tons.
That was a big deal, and Ava started kindergarten.
Elementary school.
Yeah.
So they both got to start in person. We were super grateful for that. Still in school, in person. As of now, we'll see if we make it through the whole school year. So now that we had all 4 kids in school for the first time ever, Justin and I decided to have a little bit of fun while they were at school. So if you haven't seen this video, we snuck off to the lake by ourselves while all of them were busy at school doing their work.
Kids, I miss you so much.
Well, here's to a new school year.
We came home and like, Dad, you have your swimming suit on. What did you do today?
I do remember that. I totally remember that.
We had a little fun with it, added some humor. It's a pretty funny video if you haven't seen that one.
August was also a big month because we celebrated our 1-year anniversary of vlogging.
We did. That marks 12 full months of vlogging.
And to be honest, when we started vlogging, we just kind of went for it. And I don't think we realized that we were going to continue to do it daily. We just kind of kept doing it, and we've made it over a year every single day. We haven't missed one day of vlogging.
Yep. Pretty impressive, guys. And guys, I mean, it's obviously not every day has something spectacular, but the point is just kind of sharing our life and looking back on these everyday life moments. And so I was really impressed though. There is something generally every day that as a parent, I would want to remember.
And along the way, we get to share those special and unique moments of living in Holland.
So moving on to September, as we're getting into the fall time, the weather's starting to change a little bit. Of course, we're not wanting to let go of summer just yet. But we actually had a pretty cool September, didn't we?
Yeah, we like went to Park City. We actually babysitted Penny. It was really fun.
That was fun.
And she like snuggled
Yeah,
for the
she was
first
just
time.
We stayed in a fun house.
We stayed with the McNeils. If you guys haven't seen that video, check that out. But we went with the McNeil fam.
Claymore? See?
Those are,
Have it in, people.
just so you know, those are
Hear me out. Clay does not have it in him. Why you gotta call? He
Speaking of the McNeil fam, they started a vlog this year, so if you guys haven't checked them out, go make sure you go over there and give them some love. They're just getting started and would love your support.
What was something fun that we did in Park City? Do you guys remember?
You did the bobsled, and
That's
then
right.
we did the alpine roller coaster.
Alpine roller coaster, alpine slide. And then Clay and I did the Olympic bobsled course, which was an unreal experience.
Another thing that happened in September is we squeezed in one more trip to Lake Powell. This time we celebrated our anniversary there.
15 years, everybody.
15 years in our favorite place on earth, and we got to share that experience with my mom and dad, who have never been there, have always wanted to. It was on their bucket list, so it was really cool to be able to share Lake Powell with them.
Really, one thing that to highlight across the whole year though is watching Turn become really, really good at surfing.
That was very cool.
He may be better than Lindsay.
He is better than me. I like to tease him that he's not. I tell all of his friends
He
that
honestly
he's
may be
than
better
him.
than me.
Not even close.
Yeah.
He's very good.
He's
that
very
was
good at
very
surfing.
cool.
Hey, I'm always here to help. I'm actually starting a class with beginning surfers Wednesday night.
Oh!
Okay, I'm not a beginner.
By the looks of it.
But really, I mean, we had a lot of fun milestones on the boat. You know, that's one of our favorite places to be. All the kids got up on Dad's shoulders.
Oh yes, I remember Landon was just fighting. He just had
that was one of my favorite moments of the year, Ash. Remember how we were all in the back of the boat?
We
We
were
were
screaming.
screaming and cheering for Landon. And
I did it, Dad, I did it.
Turin to describe it. He's like, you could see the veins in his neck. He was trying so hard to get up there.
Yeah, and it only took me one time to. No, it took me 2 times.
Yeah, but you got up there. And Ashy was trying to get up on the
Surfboard.
He did get it.
I just popped the board up for him and he got it.
And with Turin's help, he got up.
Ava was so scared. We were like, we'll give you a
Oh, yeah,
cheer.
we'll get a hoverboard.
Yes, and we got Ava on the shoulders of
That's
Dad.
right.
Anyway, that ended up being one of the most special days I can remember on the water. Just a really special family moment where everybody was teaming up and cheering everybody on and getting everybody up on the water. So awesome.
Sorry, one more thing. I remember when Dad was like turning those super tight corners in the canyon and I surfed through them.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Watching you surf between those teeny canyon walls was
I
unreal.
started to get scared because we were getting close to the wall.
And Face Canyon went so deep, it was literally mud everywhere. Yeah, that was The mud was so fun. We saw like dog prints.
Oh yes, I remember that. Ava was
See, like the
making.
mud.
Ava was making her
She
faces,
was drawing her name
Your
on
name.
there.
and we would sink into that mud again so
Oh,
much.
that was
Oh, that was
hilarious.
so funny. We're just like.
So October comes and we celebrated
Dad's birthday.
the last birthday of the year of our family, which is Dad, which he had a pretty good birthday this year. Came out with a motorcycle that he's been wanting for years and years and
Oh,
years.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lindsay finally let me get back on a motorcycle,
He's
everybody.
doing good. Hasn't wrecked it yet.
Oh, Turn, you just jinxed me, man. Knock on wood.
Okay, so I got stem cells in October, and I actually got them from my Aunt Stephanie.
And her new baby.
Oh yeah, and her new baby.
So they were able to harvest stem cells from our brand new niece for umbilical cord. Landon had his first stem cell treatment from that. He's actually had one a couple years ago as well. Another thing that happened in October that was really sad, kind of a hard part of our 2020 is what, Ava?
Our cat died.
Our cat Blitzen died.
Blitzy died.
Totally unexpectedly.
Came out of nowhere.
So sad.
I was just like.
It was kind of a rough time at our house. We really miss him.
But October also brought one of the most incredible family vacations we have ever done as a family. Am I right?
It was my favorite one because I literally wanted to do jet ski so bad.
That's
It
right.
was for sure my most favorite trip.
So we did Miami, guys. We went to Miami and we had a ton of fun. We did jet ski. We swam with dolphins.
Giving you a kiss. That's
What else did we do?
We did a gator tour. Oh, and
We did a gator tour.
And we went to that water park called Tidal Cove.
Yeah,
Tidal Cove, that's right.
And Dad took me on a gator tour.
Seriously?
Yeah, I did trick you on the gator tour, didn't I? The gator was
I
giving me.
hated it.
Saturday we went
I hated it. I
Key Biscayne, that was fun, and we rode bikes.
Oh, with the iguanas.
The iguanas? Yeah, we didn't see a lot of those, did we? Like the
Not
last
as
time
many
Mom and
as-
I
Oh,
went.
we saw quite a few.
Oh, and then we saw, what are they called?
Manatees?
Manatees.
Yeah. That whole trip, that entire trip was every single day was fun. Every
I
single
just
day was
loved the
enjoyable.
water because it was so warm.
Yes, we love the ocean in Florida. It's so warm.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Okay, one more thing that happened out in October. We did our very first live video.
Are we live?
Oh yes.
Oh,
yeah.
And our internet failed.
Went down like 3 times, I think.
So guys, Miami definitely has a special spot in our hearts. It's a place that Lindsay and I have been going to for years, and it was so fun to actually introduce that to the kids. So that might have to be on a future trip as well.
Especially because Jared and Brittany are there now.
Oh,
That's actually a good point. But moving on to November, a couple fun things happened. Something that Lan and I did for the first time that we've never done this before. Certainly Lan's never done it before. We went on a helicopter ride with our very good friends.
We saw
The
it.
very same friend, actually, where we spent some time at their lake.
So our friend has a helicopter and it's orange, and I was just so excited. Like he invited us, but I was lucky because I only got to go. No one else wanted to go, and so
The only one that was brave enough to
I
go.
was really excited, and we flew to Park City.
And they flew over our house and we waved to them from the driveway.
Oh yeah, I saw like my mom's van. It was parked in the dock.
We were like, wow, they're up in the sky. Okay, so obviously November, we celebrated Thanksgiving. We had a wonderful time off of school. Got to celebrate with my parents.
That's when we got our new boat too.
That is true. We ended up buying a boat with our good friends Chris and Emily Monday, which is actually we're very excited to use.
We're just counting down the days till we get to put that thing on the water.
So guys, December was obviously probably what I would say the kids' most exciting month. Would you guys not agree?
Definitely.
And why was December so awesome, Ava? For Christmas, right? So Christmas was clearly the highlight of December.
The most wonderful time of the year. We actually started off December a little bit sad because we said goodbye to 2 people that we loved so much. We sent Jared and Brittany
That's
off
right.
to Florida.
To Florida, which is one of our favorite destinations to visit, so we're not too sad because that means we can go visit them.
It's an easier way for me to convince them. So we can go.
It's true, it's a perfect excuse. Now, as you know, we decided this December to spend it a little bit differently and tried to do a little active service every single day in the month of December. And we had to get a little bit of creative. So you're gonna have to comment down below and tell us what your favorite active service was that we came up with.
Guys, yeah, I'll tell you what, that was probably the highlight for us parents in December, is just being able to work with each of you guys, in a live, and your generous donations provided opportunities for our family to provide service for just people in our community and even people that are not in our community. We were able to do the Lighthouse for Hope, which is this institute for kids with cancer, and a handful of other foundations we were able to contribute to, which is awesome. So that was, I think, my personal highlight for December was just be able to work with you guys closely to be able to make that happen.
It definitely brought the true spirit of Christmas, and I feel like it came on a perfect year, 2020, when so many people have had the hardest years of their lives. It gave us so many opportunities to look outside ourselves and find people who could use a little bit of extra Christmas cheer this year.
So guys, what was your favorite service project we did
Now,
this
it
year?
could be anything. It could be one of the bigger things we did, or it could just be when we
I like the drive-thru.
did something little.
Yeah, the drive-thru. Where we paid for people's food.
Oh, that was cool.
I like these.
December, Santa's pen.
So, okay, that's 2% for Santa, and Landon was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome. All right, we got 3. Sub for Santa was a highlight for a lot of you. For me, I would have to say the Hope bags because it's such a personal thing for me. It's always one of the highlights. Outside of the service that we were able to do in December, there are 2 things that for me, okay, maybe 3, made my Christmas as a mom. Number 1, getting to go to the Nutcracker with Ava. You love that one too? High five. Number 2, a huge highlight for me in December was doing something that I have dreamed of doing for years, decorating the kids' rooms with a little bit of Christmas magic.
Makeover.
I love that. And number 3 was my only Christmas present that I asked for from my kids, which was a picture of them in their Christmas jammies because they're only little for so long.
Christmas morning was incredible. If you have not seen that video, you have to go back and check that out. We had so much fun watching these kids open up gifts from Santa Claus and then gifts from mom and dad. And I think the highlights were probably a hoverboard, Nintendo Switch, an Apple Watch, and an iPad. That's what I would guess. Am I right? Is that pretty good?
I was gonna say Traxxas.
His Traxxas car is pretty cool.
There's always something so incredibly magical about Christmas morning, and I think our family will never ever take that for granted ever again because we know what it's like. Because a couple years ago we experienced a Christmas morning that wasn't so magical, so we are so incredibly grateful for every Christmas morning that we've gotten.
And then obviously guys, a huge thing that happened this December is we finally launched a line of merch. We have t-shirts. They were limited quantities and it was so fun to see how well they were received. You guys were amazing. Kids loved them and you'll see more of that to come in the future, but that was super exciting for our family to do that.
So 2020 was an incredible year despite the setbacks, the challenges, and the hardships that we witnessed or experienced ourselves. We're so grateful for all the memories we made, all the things that we learned, and we are so excited to see what 2021 has in store.
Thank you! We love you! See you 2020!